The Sens have just been doing terribly at winning faceoffs tonight. And Ray Emery gets set to protect the right side. And Toronto with him now. And Ray Emery covers it up.
As an unbelievable offensive forward, Antoine Vermette has excellent tools with his instincts, vision, hands, and blazing speed. Vermette displays loads of perseverance all over the ice with his relentless work ethic and puck pursuit on the forecheck.
Centered, shoots wide on that one. Now he gets checked down on that one. And here's Donovan. Shot wide to the left on that one.
That's what this play looked like just before he got nailed.
Here's Anton Volchenkov. He's a very tough player. And the Senators across the line again. McCammon. White's got it. And now Tosca goes on with it. And we'll have a faceoff. Chris Kelly ready now for the faceoff. Toronto looking to get on the scoreboard. And the Maple Leafs searching for their first goal. Schubert now. Here's Joe Corvo. Now Chris Kelly. Now Oleg Saprikin. Saprikin.
He plays a little risky at times, and if he wants to stay in the league and get to more minutes, he's going to have to improve in that area.
Here's Patrick Eaves. In the slot. Yes, save.
He was caught badly out of position, but he still was capable of making the blocker save.
To the middle. And we'll make some nice plays in that tonight. And we'll take a look at tonight's Duracell Copper Stopper replay. That was a great save indeed. And now Emery gets set up on that left side. And now the Maple Leafs go back. The puck in the defensive zone. The pass into open ice. To the point, and the Leafs pick it up. And Coverley now. The Leafs turn it over. Here's Chris Neal. And Toscala makes the save. He's taken down the goal. And Toscala holds on to that. And we'll have a face. The Senators get it back. And it's stopped. No going wall. Here's Battaglia. Here's Matt Stajan. Crossing the corner. Out of the corner. White's got it.
Just like the coach wants it. Finish your check.
To the point. Ottawa loses it.
This is the perfect example of a hip check.
Now White with it. From White, the Stajan. He centers it. Save made on the shot by Bates Battaglia. And here's Saprikin. Here's White. Stolen by Ottawa. On the boards, Brian McGrattan now.
You have to make this play.
Battaglia's got it. White. Here's Battaglia. And the pass doesn't make it there. Heatley. And here's Spezza. And Danny Heatley with it. Now, Stajan handles it. Over to Stajan. White. Come on and move him up. Phillips has got it. Center ice. And here's Spezza. Volchenkov. Now Daniel Alfredson to the point. And Danny Heatley with it. Now Jason Spezza misses to the right side. He nearly hit the post. Now Battaglia with it. Tries that beautiful move again. Battaglia.
Cabina is one of those defensemen you can play in any situation. And I know the coaches must like those kind because they give him lots of minutes.
And now Henry gets set up on that left side. Tucker's got it in front. Henry sends it. His team's got it. To the point. McCabe handles it. Knocked out by
He can dominate games a lot of nights with his talent, and when he comes with his A-plus game, you can't stop him.
And that's Sundin takes the face-off. And Ray Emery covers it up. And Ray Emery gets set to protect the right side.
Quickness right there.
Eaves handles it back to the point. Now Tucker with it across the blue line. Now Sundin. He can feel the puck, folks. Azarias takes the check. Here's Eaves. And Eaves a shot stop.
Threw up his arm and got a piece of it with his glove.
You look at the size of that glove, Harry. That protects a lot of territory when a puck may have gotten by the body. And Ottawa gets possession. Poke checked at the point. We're left with 1:59. Antropov takes it up through the zone. Less than 2 minutes left. Gets the whistle. They're getting ready for the face-off to the left side of the goalie. Zaris has got it, and here's McCammon. It's sent up the left side. The Suns steal it. Here's Mazaris. Now running with it. And McCammon now. He scores! Here in the second. Brad puts them up on top by 2 goals. Going into the second intermission.
Solid effort to get to this rebound and fire it low past the goalie. A heads-up play.
It sure was. The puck was just drilled into the lower right corner.
You have to chalk that one up to practice. Chances like that are not so easy to come by. But he saw his opening, and he made it look good.
Just going about his business. Half a minute remaining. Schubert now. Neal over the blue line. Here come the Senators with a chance. Tristan with a good save.
Incredible save, Bob. He squared up here to give himself the optimal range of movement needed to get his glove on that puck.
That was a definite goal without the anticipation.
It would have been. That's some very aware goaltending to make that glove save.
Toronto in the own zone. And that's the end of the second period. We've got a score of 2-0. And now time for our second intermission report. Brought to you by Dodge. The Maple Leafs are just getting dominated so far here tonight, Harry. Why are we seeing, do you think, such a blowout? What do you think is the main contributing factor in this poor performance?
They do not want to be in this position right now. They're trailing big. And if one thing sticks out to me right now, it's their lack of good scoring chances. And also, when they get a chance, they can't seem to put it in the net. They're just letting too many times down the ice turn up empty for them. They're going to have to pick it up and get back to basics if they want to recover.
The Senators coming now back out for the third period. And they are in great shape with a 2-goal lead. Nice buffer to play with. The third period is just about to begin. And now, Toronto, center ice. Here's Tucker. And the Senators take it away. Taking away by Matt Sundin. And back. Ottawa loses it. And now Jason Spezza getting set for the faceoff. Now the Toronto's got it. And here's Paparazzi. Ottawa picks it up. Heatley. Around. Spezza is hit against the Bulls. To the corner. Spezza gets checked in the corner. And it's Brian McCabe going off now.
Coley, there's not much question on this one. He really gave him a big tug from behind with the stick.
Sometimes players just give a little yank on the stick to slow a guy down. But this was a major league yank.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you're hooked from behind and lose a stride, it often means the play's over.
And we've got our first power play of the game. The Gillette Fusion power play. Get on the power play. The blades on your side. Oh, the Senators have a penalty coming up. First tackle. Beginning to see a hooking penalty called.
And now we get to check that penalty out, Bob, and see if it was a hook.
This was not a subtle use of the stick here. Not at all.
You'll get 2 minutes to ponder that in the penalty box.
And Ray Emery gets set to protect the right side. Fisher. Back to the point. It's shot. Shoots it off. There's only 2 minutes. In the corner. And Fisher now. Dumps his leg. And he gets going for the outside. Ready for the faceoff. Senators with it. Now Jason Spezza. Here's Heatley. Past the blue line. Heatley. Oh, and Heatley's shot is stopped. And now Thompson holds on to it. And we'll have the faceoff. And the faceoff's coming up. Got it. Carberlay. Now Kubina. Chicago's got it along the boards. And now one of the penalties expired. It's 5-on-4 state. Now Toronto's got it. Here's Tucker. Here's Brian McCabe. The puck sent in deep.
You don't think a crowd can influence the outcome of a hockey game? That's what these people are doing right now. Their team is down by 2, and they want to see it catch up.
Sometimes crowds walk out in games like this. Not this crowd. The Leafs are getting the puck. Is going to Jason.
There's a hook here, and if they don't call it, you'll hear from the bench.
Well, Harry, I think the player getting hooked will be upset too, don't you agree?
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
The Sens will try to make some use of the man advantage situation here if they can. They've got the power play unit ready to do battle. Corvo controls the puck on defense. Toronto center ice. Antropov in the corner. Schubert. And the Senators are trying to regroup. The whistle blows for offside. The Leafs are still with a one-man disadvantage. And now the Leafs get up in their own zone. And here's Antropov. And now Toronto is able to clear it. Corvo handles it. Here's Chris Neal. The Sens with another power play chance. Ottawa didn't score. Unable to get a shot on goal. Fisher. And Fisher now in deep from the corner. pressure. Kavita blocks it. Oh, what a play.
I love this play, especially being a coach. Diving in front of the shot to block it.
And Antropov now. And Toronto gets to it. Save. The shot was redirected, but he still made the save.
And Toronto's got a chance to change the lines.
Here's Vermette. Centering pass. The save is made.
One thing sticks out to me right now is the lack of good scoring chances, and also when they get a chance, they can't seem to put it in the net. You're just letting too many times down the ice turn up empty for them. They're going to have to pick it up and get back to basics if they want to recover.
Now Ludwig. Kelly will approach it to break up the play. Now Bell. Koliakovo now. Here's White. Here's Koliakovo. White's got it. Now Wellwood with it. And the Senators take it away. Now Oleg Suprikin and Carlo Koliakovo with it. The puck up center ice.
Here's a replay on that hooking call, Bob. Watch it from here.
Easy call to make. Sometimes you can get away with a hook, but when it's obvious, get ready to sit down for a while.
Water skiing's a new term in the NHL.
And now the Maple Leafs grab it. Quick puck check to break up the play. And just shy of the left post. Tucker's got it. Toronto looking to get on the score. And Tucker is hit.
He hit him so hard he knocked him back 5 feet.
Now Volchenkov.
And blocks the shot.
Vermette, stolen by Brian McCabe. Here's Blake in the neutral zone. Here's Boychuk. No lock on that pass. And it'll be icing as the Sens touch up. The Maple Leafs continue with the power play.
And the Maple Leafs searching for their first goal. 2-goal Ottawa lead, third period, time winding down.
They can finish this one off with a few more minutes of play. Only a total brain type on defense will lose this one for them.
Again, a defensive change. Wade Redden is out. He fooled him. And the penalty goes to Chris Neal.
And now we get to check that penalty out, Bob, and see if it was a hook.
This was not a subtle use of the stick here. Not at all.
You'll get 2 minutes to ponder that in the penalty box.
The Sens with 4 skaters ready for the face-off. The power play coming up, and they've got to stop him. Oho snags the puck on the face-off. And now the Senators clear it out, trying to kill the penalty. Center ice. Toronto needs to get set up again. He gets caught offside. The Maple Leafs have still got the man advantage. Power play is still in effect. Now Volchenkov. To the point. Along the boards, Nick Antropov now. And the Leafs take it. And the Senators get another zone on the PK. Gabina. This is a big face-off right here. The open net on the other side of the ice. They want to grab the puck here and keep control. And Ottawa gets to it and throws it out of the zone. 2 minutes left in the period. Powerway has the puck. through the zone. Down under 2 minutes now. Alfredson clears the puck. Andre Mazzaros is coming back out on the blue line.
And the Maple Leafs searching for their first goal.
And the Leafs across the line again. Tucker Bowman along the glass. White's got it. He shoots it out. And stick save. And Riley ties it up.
As we look at this replay, I guess we'd have to call this a long shot in more ways than one. Did he really have a chance of scoring on that one?
Harry, I don't think so. No matter how hard you shoot from that range, the goaltender has time to react.
Here's a face-off both teams really want to win. The open net on the other side of the ice. Could be exciting. 28 seconds left on the clock. And the Leafs pick it up. And Carlo Koliakovo with it. In the neutral zone. Fires it. Presses the shot. This game's in the final score. 2-0. Great hockey game tonight. And now it's time for the Dodge post-game report. Dodge, grab life. The Senators, Harry, finished off the game with a 2-goal victory margin. Anything in particular stand out in your mind now that this one's in the books?
Bob, these guys clearly had an edge in creating and converting good scoring chances in the goals. It's hard to underestimate some of the intangibles that go into a victory like tonight, and the 2-goal victory margin demonstrates that they were able to execute on many levels here tonight.
The National Hockey League on the 2K Sports Network. That's going to do it for our game here tonight. On behalf of Harry Neal and all of our crew, I'm Bob Cole. Thanks for joining us, and have a great one.
The 2K Sports Network is proud to welcome you to the home of the Ottawa Senators, Scotiabank Place.
Bob Cole here with my longtime partner, Harry Neal, giving you all the NHL action on the 2K Sports Network. It's early in this NHL season, and we've got two teams warming up out there now.
Offensively, Toronto has been strong, and with a little improvement on the other end of the ice, the Leafs will be back into playoff contention for sure.
The Senators are a team made up of quality defensive style players, which means every shift is a grind against them if you're on the other side.
Bob, this team is just so very good defensively. They are so disciplined, they'll choke you to death, wait for their opportunities, then beat you to death that way. Good defense causes turnovers, and turnovers cause goals.
McCabe has the ability to go both ways. He can really make a line work at either end of the ice.
Brian McCabe really plays both sides of the puck with intensity. You talk about attitude, that's McCabe.
Getting ready for the face-off now, Jason Spezza. Wins the draw and wears it. And here's Alfredson. Sends. Here we go. Alfredson shoots wide. The shot by Spezza is denied. Sundin's got it. The puck is hit up the left side. To the point. McCabe handles it. And the center has gone in. Now Jason Spezza. The center is made. It bounces off the goalie. This is out of that position. He took that one right in the ball. Shoots. From that shot. Now Phillips with it. The Sens turn it over. It's loose. Nobody there. Blake's got it. Blake. He fires it. The shot. Good save. Canada grabs it. Spezza. Oh, a chance for one. Here's Heatley. He whips it. Shot. From on. And now holds on to that. And we'll have a face-off.
Jason Spezza was the talk of the hockey world at the tender age of 14, often compared to the greatest names in the sport. The elite playmaking center is crafty with the puck, sneaking passes between skates and sticks, and right onto the tape of a teammate.
Antropov. Runner needs to get set up again. Antropov. Steen. The centering pass. And here's Antropov. Nice save. And this face-off. And Gerber's right side. The face-off taken by Ottawa in their own zone. Now Redden with it. Gilwood shots the puck. Here's Kilgore. Gilwood's got it. Gilbert saves it. Gilbert decides he's going to win it. On his face-off. And Gilbert's right side. And now the Senators with it. Ottawa looking for their first goal. Stops the shot. He was got on the spots. Proper stop or replay. Brought to you by Duracell.
Amazing, Coley, just amazing. You think you've got a goal, and bang! He catches the shot with his pads, and he's doing the splits.
Some acrobatic move there for sure. Not a lot of goalies can play like that.
Yeah, or even do the splits like that. What an added defense to his arsenal that move is. A tremendous save.
Now Oleg Saprykin to the point. Phillips has got it. And Saprykin now. He can feed the puck, folks. Now Phillips with it. And Kelly now. And a nice play taken away by Kubina. Devereaux controls the puck on defense. Now Staging. Maple Leafs. Here we go. The Sens steal it. And Ottawa regains the puck on the attack. The shot. The shot. It's sent up the left side. The pass is missed. Over. A fine puck runner. And Ottawa brings it back in. And it bounces off the glass. That puck is free game. Battaglia. The shot. He's a very tough man. And the Senators got him in. Andre Mazeros is coming back out on the blue line. Staging. And now Ottawa in their own zone. Eaves handles it. Ottawa loses it. The pass missed. Poliakovo now. White takes the check. This is a good look. He took him up in the left of his kid. And Toronto dumps it in. Devereaux at the point. He shoots. This is outside wide on that shot. Here's Chris Neal. He's got a lot of energy. Sends. Here we go. Devereaux. And we'll have a face-off. And we've got the face-off. Skaters in position. Vermette succeeds on the face-off. Vermette now. And Antwerp now in the neutral zone. Back to the point. That was blocked by Gordon. The Sens have found themselves in a scoreless game. Nothing on the board right now after the end of the first period.
What can you say so far
About the play we've seen from this team.
We've yet to see a goal from either side, but they are slowly taking control of the game by setting the tone with their physical game. If they keep it up, I think it's only a matter of time before they jump out in front.
Settled. Here's Mark Bell. No luck on that pass. Now Thomas Callaway. McCabe handles it. Here's Chad Kilger. He misses the pass. The Sens steal it. Phillips has got it. And McCallum now. And here's Donovan. Now we've got our counter stopper replay. Brought to you by Duracell. It was a great save, Harry.
What an athletic save that was, Bob. He's doing the splits and still manages to knock the puck away with his body.
A nice play all around. Not all goalies can get into a position like that, let alone make a save from it. Impressive indeed.
Just a super display of goaltending skills out there, no question about that.
And this face-off on Raycroft's right side. Takes control of the puck.
And the Maple Leafs searching for the
the whistle, and we'll have a face-off. Here's Alfredson. Markowski. Stolen by Andre Mazeros. Now Daniel Alfredson. He's got a great eye, great stick, and they go outside.
Alfredson is just a brilliant talent. He has all the makings of a good goal scorer, with great moves, a quick hard shot, and unbelievable accuracy.
And Toronto wins the draw. And here's Ponikarovsky. Quick poke check to break up the play. Zaris has got it. Heatley. Sens, here we go. Here's Mazeros. Call to Steve. And here's Ponikarovsky. Centered. The shot. Well stopped. He blocked off the left side there. Here's Mazeros. Mazeros getting held up. Late takes the check. And it's struck out by Spencer. And it's picked up by Ottawa. Alfredson's got it all along the boards. Oh, and Heatley's shot is stopped. And here's Spezza. Raycroft braces for the face-off near his goal. Center ice. That puck is free game. Up the left side. He shoots, just short of the left goal. He covers the puck.
Mike Fisher is known for his abilities as a scrappy checker, but he also has a great deal of speed and skill. He's an excellent penalty killer who hustles hard and gives his very best effort on every shift. Mike Fisher's devotion to his team makes him an unsung hero.
You're not kidding, Harry. 16 seconds left over the blue line. Tucker, and the Senators pick it up. It's no score here tonight as the buzzer sounds signaling the end of the first period. We've got a moment now for the Dodge intermission report. Dodge, grab life. The Maple Leafs have found themselves in a scoreless game so far, Harry. What are they doing right out there or wrong, in your opinion?
You know, Bob, they've been very active defensively, chasing the puck down, breaking up plays, and that's the way to win hockey games. You cannot argue with a strong defensive strategy. The fact that no one's on the board yet changed the game plan. That's good on the ice for the guy of the puck.
He feeds it up the left side. Neal handles it to the point. Now Neal, he centers it. Here's Mazzaros. Now Redden with it. Mazzaros has got it. Sandin puts it in the play, picking off that centering pass. Here's Chris Neal. And the Senators across the line again. It's good out of his own. And the Senators get the puck back. The pass went nowhere. In the corner, Neal's got it. Now Blake with it. Now Sandin with it. McCabe handles it. And now Toronto with it across the line. Oh, Churchill gets it. Oh, what play.
In a tight game, making plays like this one, this is what defense is all about.
Eves, and it's picked up by Toronto. He centers it, and Ottawa has the puck.
And the Sens trying to get on the board.
Now Neal. And Fisher now. Here's Chris Neal. Taken away by Matt Sandin. Blake. Turnover, Toronto. The puck's loose. Andropov is coming in now as they bring out the scoring line. Now Mike Fisher. Now gets the whistle. And we'll have a face-off.
Joe Corvo is a pretty good offensive defenseman. He plays a little risky at times, and if he wants to stay in the league and get to more minutes, he's going to have to improve in that area.
Here's Ottawa. Tipped off the player in front.
Here's a redirected shot that just didn't pan out the way the shooters were hoping it would, Bob.
No, Harry, as we can see in the replay, the goalie made a fairly routine-looking stick save on that one.
Though there's nothing routine about the redirected shot, but when the shot runs dead into a slab of wood at the end, you've got to wonder if you couldn't have done a little better job with it.
He's got it at the point. Here's Joe Corvo. Schubert now. And Spezza now. The pass is missed. And here's Pakulowski. It's loose. Corvo handles it. And the Leafs take it away. And here's Alfredson. Now Corvo. Wellwood in now. His team changing shifts for their forwards. It's sent into the corner. And Carlo Koliakovo with it. Here's Mark Bell. Nobody there. And now Ottawa touches up. It'll be icing. And they're going to start action again. Wins the ball. Rose. This is right. He nearly hit the post. And McCammon now. It's shot.
The goalie put up the snow fence, didn't he?
That is a great effort defensively for the goaltender, just to stay with it and not end up out of position.
Nice focus, to say the least.
And this face-off on Raycroft's right side. And Ottawa gets possession. He centers it. Redden's got it. Shoots wide and Ottawa. Battaglia's got it. Now the Senators get it back. And here's Donovan. Raycroft makes an incredible stop, taking a shot to his body while being in the splits. The pass into open ice.
Here's Vermette. And the Sens trying to get on the board.
And the Senators are on the move. The puck down low. Save. Another goalie wants to be the first, to give up one here. And we've made it halfway through the game. Harry, how is this team matching up out there?
We are still looking at a scoreless tie, but if I had to make a prediction, it would not be in their favor. Just look at the numbers for faceoffs, Bob. They are at a huge disadvantage, and if it comes down to controlling the faceoff in the closing second to help decide this game, watch out.
Phillips coming off the bench as his team makes the D-line change. Now Phillips with it. Steele. Oh, and here comes the Maple Here for defense. He blocked the shot.
So many little plays cost so much right now. They're a super block shot.
Now the Maple Leafs are right back in there. Now Nick Antropov. Volchenkov handles it.
The Sens turn it over. Taken away by Ottawa.
The puck is hit up the left side. Controlled at center. Here's Phillips. Now playmaker he is. Volchenkov handles it. Saprikin. Always on the watch out for him. And here's Pakarowski. And here's Saprikin. Phillips has got it. Shot! His shot! Missing the goal. That's away. Wonderful play. That's going to force a faceoff as Raycroft hangs on to it.
Pavel Kabina is one of those defensemen you can play in any situation. And I know the coaches must like those kind because they're given lots of minutes.
Faceoff won by Jason Spezza. Shoots it wide. Not close at all. Here's Mark Bell. The puck is loose. Here's Joe Corvo. It's sent up the left side. Heatley. Awesome move. To the point. Schubert now. And the pass doesn't make it there. Here's Mark Bell. Corvo handles it. Christoph Schubert. And the Senators going in. Now Daniel Alfredson. Now Wellwood with it. Center ice. Kilger handles it. And here's it's loose. Center. Alfredson now. And here come the Senators. Here's Alfredson. And Danny Heatley with it. And here's Spezza. Doing what he can to keep the game on top. That shot is stopped by the pad. Now Bell. The pass is missed. And the Senators pick it up. Corvo skating with it now in his own zone. Sens sweeping in. Schubert now. Now Jason Spezza. It's stopped the shot. Deflects off the goal. And Raycroft gets the whistle. And we'll have a faceoff. The Sens in the circle. Winning draw after draw. Incredible night. The faceoff. To the left to Raycroft. Grabs it. Here's Redden. Meseros brings the puck up. Just under 2 minutes left.
Boy, you don't think there's being any love poured out to the home team? Listen to this crowd chant.
We talk about how you gotta believe this home crowd believes. Not like the Raycroft. Here's Sundin. And in the neutral zone. Redden's got it. The pass missed. Toronto loses it. Here's Blake. Now Blake with it. Sundin. The Sens steal it. The clock shows just 11 seconds. Shoots one. No goals on the board the Dodge. Period 2 intermission report. The Senators tonight have a defensive battle underway. It's period 3 with no one on the board yet. Who will break the dry spell? What's been the story here for this team tonight?
The score is still deadlocked at 0, but one thing that pops out in the stats is the number of faceoffs they've won. If they can keep gaining control this way when the puck is dropped, don't expect them to stay off the scoreboard very much longer.
Redden collects the puck in the neutral zone. Now Blake with it. Comes loose. Sundin grabs it. To the point. And here's Carverlay. Carverlay! The save is made on the shot by Thomas Carverlay. And Jason Spencer. Here's Mazzell. Here's Alfredson. Now Jason Spencer. And Danny Heatley with it. And Alfredson now.
And the Maple Leafs searching for their first goal.
Okay. It's blocked. What a dive to the ice to stop that shot. Wow.
I'll tell you what, Bob, this stat might end up being buried in this game sheet. But remember, this shot came with the game time.
Shoots it. Right left to right. Now Daniel Alfredson. And has the puck. Here's Sundin. At center ice. Blake's got it. Blake. The shot. Blake save. Off the goalie and hitting the glass. Bouncing off. And the Senators dump it in. A line change. And Mike Fisher is on again.
How much focus did it take to make that offensive play? He got the shot off, and then was robbed by the left pad.
Here's Van Gill. And here's Fisher. And here come the Senators. Here's the pitch. Neal hits it. Here's Chris Neal. He sails it. Schubert. Schubert gets checked. And the shot. The shot is hard. That's almost dinged off that post. And that gets hit. Fisher grabs it. The puck is loose. Behind is a good save as the goalie shows a little off the road. And Raycroft holds on to that and will have a face-off. The face-off going to Toronto, and there's it. Now Nick Antropov. And the Senators try again. Back to the point. Up the left side. And now Toronto with it across the line. In front. And he scores! Finally, someone able to bring it in the scoring goal. And that's a good work. The third period. Elizabeth team is up 1-0.
Here we go on the replay. A nice job to get the shot off. He was right close to the goaltender. Shooter's land.
I guess in this case he really manufactured the opportunity and made it work.
And he manufactured a nice goal.
The Maple Leafs now have momentum on their side. A third period lead, which they're trying to protect with that goal, putting them up. Nobody there. And the Leafs pick it up. Wellwood's got it. Now Kilger. Toronto still trying to get something going. That's offside. And it looks like they're ready to get things going again. And Toronto wins the draw. And Carverlay now. And Toronto dumps it in. To the point. Stolen by Ottawa. And here's Saprykin. Corvo handles it. Schubert now. Centering pass. And we'll have a face-off. It's time to get this game going again. Here's the drop of the puck. Ottawa wins the draw. Toronto moving up. Kowalski now. The pass went nowhere. Now Phillips with it. And Antoine Vermette with it. In the neutral zone. Ottawa forcing the play. The Senators are on the verge of letting this one slip away. They kept it close over the first 2 periods, but are now staring at a 1-goal deficit. What can we expect as we finish up the game, Harry?
Down by 1, you have to at least give them credit for getting a hold of the puck on so many faceoffs. If this continues, they'll at least be putting themselves in a good position to set up their offense and try and get that equalizer.
And now Ray Croft positions himself on the left side of the net. Now Redden with it. Zeros. Here's Vermette. Sang swooping in. Saved. It's loose. And Toronto has the puck. And the Senators take it away. It's shot. It bounces off Ray Croft's blocker. And now Ray Croft holds on to that. And we'll have a faceoff. Positioning, great anticipation. He didn't budge.
Focus and proper use of the blocker was the reason the puck stayed out of the net.
Nice save. He scores! What a game this has been.
And you've got your playmakers sitting out there at the point, and he feeds the puck like that. Wow, what a deadly combination to set up the one-timer.
No kidding, Harry. He had a great view of the offensive ice, found the guy open he wanted, and boy, did he get it there in a hurry.
Yes, just the right speed, weight, beautiful feed. Give this guy credit for an A+ assist.
The Senators are showing they will not go away. This is an enormous goal that ties it up here in the 3rd period. Now we'll see if they can carry that forward to a lead. And they go outside. And Sundin gets set to take the draw. From the corner. No luck on that pass. Gerber. He misses the pass. Kubina's got it. Here's Hal Gill. He plays it up to the center. He's in the slot. Gerber. He covers the puck and will have a faceoff. And his faceoff on Gerber's right side. Heatley now. And Spezza now. And now the Senators will try to bring it in again. Right that time. And that's going to force a faceoff as Redcroft hangs on to it. And getting ready for the faceoff now, Jason Spezza. The Sens win a key faceoff with the game tied here around home ice. Now Redcroft is body check. He deeks. He feeds it up the left side. Back to the point. Measures. Sends. Daniel Alfredson. Taken away by McCain. Tucker's got it. Controlled at center. And Toronto turns it over. And Ottawa brings it back in. Heatley now. Heatley is in the slot. The shot will touch the goals. Going to happen all along, Harry, and he was ready when the shot was taken.
Yes, a good effort to get his stick on that part and knock it away. Well played.
Very good. And now Ottawa in their own zone. Bad shot. Wide to the right side. Vermette. And here come the Sabres. Now Sean Donovan fires the right shot. Hit down on his knees and stop that shot.
He just made the kind of shot block where you sacrifice your body. What a great effort that was.
2 minutes left in the period. In front, and Ottawa on the line. The Pirates in open ice. Now Dean McCannon. Now Sean Donovan. Taken across the blue line by the Senators. McCannon. His shot too far. Goes over. And we'll have a face-off. And this face-off. Right side. At the point, it's Pritchard. Andrew through the zone with the puck. Less than a minute to go in the period. Centering pass. And going to get a piece of it. He's going to hang on. And now we're going to have a face-off to the left side of the net. Here's Schubert. Here's Chris Neal. Ottawa Senators looking to break the tie. Now Ottawa. And here's Fisher. Save. What happened left and had that gone in?
Look at this save. This is simple. Read and react.
And that's where you find out how much a goaltender knows about the shooter.
Yeah, he knew. You know, they have books on shooters.
The skaters ready now for the official to drop the puck. 9 seconds to go. This game's going to overtime. It's nothing back. And we'll just have to wait and see who can get the big one. Here's Ryan Tucker able to get a step on it. Keeping it. To the middle. And Spezza now. Zeros. And here's Spezza. Senators thought they had it.
And that's what those big guys are paid to do. Deliver the big hit.
They're patrolling and doing their job.
And plays like that are important because they help control the tone of the game.
The face-off. To the left of Raycroft. Zaris has got it. Back to the point. Zaris. Saved by Raycroft. Here's Tucker. Over the blue line. Now Thomas Coberley. Stolen by Heatley. Heatley. In overtime for the Senators. We went to OT to end the game, and that will conclude tonight's exciting matchup. The final score is 2-1. gonna do it. NHL action on the 2K Sports Network. For Harry Neal, I'm Bob Cole. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll catch us next time around on the NHL. The 2K Sports Network is proud to bring you tonight's National Hockey League excitement from inside the Air Canada Centre, Toronto, Ontario. Hello, everyone, and welcome to exciting NHL action on the 2K Sports Network. I'm Bob Cole, along with Harry Neal. It's still early on in the season, but these two teams appear to be in mid-season form.
The toughest ticket in the NHL is in Toronto when the Montreal Canadiens invade. This rivalry goes back for years, and there's never a bad hockey game when the Canadiens face the Leafs in Toronto.
The Canadiens are a team that relies on its goaltender. If he's making the stops, this club will be in the game. And he makes a lot of them.
Bob, if their discipline department ever improved, they would be strong everywhere. They have good goaltending, as you pointed out, but they just take too many penalties. In this league where the premier players in the world play, if you allow your opponent to have a man advantage too often, you're asking for losses.
Coberle moves up and down the ice with tremendous speed and quickness.
Thomas Coberle has become a fixture in the NHL. He's a complete player now. He was always good offensively, and he is really one of the better passers in the league.
It's time to stop this game. Center ice for the opening faceoff. In the neutral zone, the Canadiens with it. And here's Ryder. Coberle holding him now along the boards. Blake. The puck is hit up the left side. Here's Brian McCabe. Controlled at center. And Coberle now. Now McCabe. Here's Tucker. And he shoots. And that's turned around by Hewitt. Hewitt. Force the faceoff.
Well stopped. He's splashing leather to wipe away this goal. Let's check that one out again, Bob.
Oh my, what reflexes to snatch the puck.
These are the kind of saves that can save a hockey game. Awesome quickness right there.
And now the Canadiens win it. Hewitt covers up. And now Hewitt positions himself on the left side of the net. The Canadiens pick it up. Smolinski. Brisebois handles it. Brisebois. He scores! That's the way to quiet this crowd. And they sure have turned down.
At first, I thought he was going to shoot the puck, and then he decided to pass it and got himself an assist on the play.
He made a beautiful feed that time, Harry. Unbelievable offensive awareness, especially down there in the middle, being able to get the puck over to an open shooter.
You sometimes only have a split second to make a decision like that, and he made the most of it.
Breeze ball. Here's Smolinski. And out on Breslau. And look at it. It's a goal right left side. Nothing doing there. The puck comes out of the corner. Hits off the player. In the neutral zone, the Canadians win. Shoots wide right on the shot. Wyckoff will blow the whistle as he carries the puck. Sundin came away at the end of the season last year with 49 assists. Great year with the Harpers. Here's the faceoff coming up. And Montreal with it now. Whoop, nice save.
Back on their heels is the only way to destroy what's going on with this team.
It's a shot side. Is on the way. Knocked out by Andrew Wyckoff. He's in the slot. The Canadians steal it. It's shot. Outside his man. The centering pass. Covers up.
Look at this replay. Offensive guys banging away from close range. The goalie put up the snow fence, didn't he?
That is a great effort defensively for the goaltender, just to stay with it and not end up out of position.
Nice focus, to say the least.
Saku Koivu settling in for the faceoff. One goal lead for Montreal. Higgins handles it. Now Dandino with it. Ryder. Shoots right behind the Vikings. Sundin's got it. The Canadians leading by Nicholas Carroll looking to tie it up. Here's Sundin. Taglia and Montreal in their own zone. That puck is free game. Now the Canadians get it back. Ryder down low. Taken away by Toronto. Ryder with a big difference. The puck away. And along the wall. Good point. This is tight. Whistling. That's center ice. Taglia's got it. Stolen by Montreal. Higgins handles it. Here's Blue. Centering pass. Here's the Higgins. Shoots. And I think it's reflected in the lead. They're doing a better job of creating scoring opportunities. And if you can see what they've done so far, they have what's here. This is Toronto looking at the scoreboard. And it's out to Markov. It's a great save. You talk about having to get your focus together in a hurry. Check this replay out. In a split second, the shooter's on you, a breakaway scoring chance. You're a goaltender, and you're just going to say, hey, that's just what I did in practice. And Picasso settles in to take the draw. Now turned over by Toronto. Stolen by Toronto. Over the blue line. The pass is missed. Now the corner jumper. All the way dangerous. Bojan. And Montreal turns it over in the slot. So one playmaker he is. He shoots. He has a big scoring opportunity here. Amazing stop here. That's one opportunity taken away by great goaltending. Beautiful stop. The face-off. Left. Good work. Here's William. Side. And now Toronto with the line. By the way, and Bias Blitzy with.